Another one.
This question says, software tester at university, any educational institution. Is there anyone who has experience working as a software tester in an IT department at a university or other educational institution? If so, what was your experience from? What were your responsibilities, challenges? What software did you test, and whether you were involved in the SDLC, the software development lifecycle, at all? So this is a good question. And let's go back to full screen, and we are going to start our timer. Let's get that off the screen. We're going to start our timer. So I was not a software tester at an educational institution. I did have someone that I used to be friends with in times past, that they were a software tester at a college, a local college down here, and they tested the applications that the school would purchase. They didn't build their own application. So part of like when I read this question, the thing that came to mind was, it's hard to be a software tester if you're not testing the application that you're building. You can still kind of do it in a sense. You can call it a software tester, but you're more like a configuration tester at the end of the day, because if you don't have access to reporting the defects, reporting the bugs, and then being part of like the development team that's fixing it, it's not the like really software testing, but you can be like a configuration tester. So I'll give you an example. In my prior role, before at my current company, before at the company I was before at the company I am now, we would they called it COTS, custom off the shelf software, right? And so you would have to configure it, and there would be like serious configurations. There were customer success managers and our business analyst type people. And what I would do as the QA person, right? I would be automating testing the configuration of the software that we purchased to make sure that we're in compliance and have documentation and stuff like that. But I wasn't a software tester for software that was being developed, which was unfortunate because I did miss that a lot, and I'm so happy to be back in that realm. So when we bring that to the university level, it's going to be around the same thing, because guess what? Universities don't really build their own software unless they're, I don't know, because even like the software, like the computer science majors, I don't think they build software for the universities. So it's hard to see many people who are software testers in an IT department, unless you're going to be testing like software that that is purchased and that's going to be configured. You might, and you see, and that's not even software at that point, because if you're like testing whatever the IT department is doing, I don't know. It's a hard one, because that is not really their role or their realm to dabble in. So it just depends on what you guys do in IT, but I would see you testing, configurations and setting up applications, maybe helping troubleshoot. It might be more of like a help desk role than a software tester. What in the world is going on here? We got Corey Perry just subscribed. Corey, welcome to the channel. I appreciate you, Corey. I appreciate you. All right. I have whenever I get the bat symbol, I have to stop and acknowledge the people. All right. All right. So like I was saying, that is what I mean by it's hard to say, because for me, testing software means that you're also involved in building the software, but you could be testing software that the configuration of it, helping out, and that's a big part, a big role that I played was like figuring out some configuration stuff. I was very dynamic over there because it was not true software testing, and and I'll tell you this: I will never go back to a role outside of software testing because, or when I say software testing, I mean out of like the development team, like the software development lifecycle. But asking like if you're involved in the SDLC at all, the answer is pretty much no because I wasn't building software. So there at a university or any education institution, it's going to be a hard sell unless and it's in the IT department. The IT department is not going to be really building software. They're going to be acquiring software, configuring it, and stuff like that. So you're going to be in a tough spot. You're going to be in a tough spot. So, and honestly, I I don't know if it's a private school or whatever, but I love the private sector. Um, as a software tester, you want to go out there and actually build software, contribute. There's so much more to learn when you are at the cutting edge of technology, innovation, and stuff like that. All right. So that is my thought. I wish I could give you some more information on that, but it's kind of limited to what the school does, what the IT department does. It might be more of a help desk role that they mask as software testers. So we shall see.
If you enjoyed the fascinating information shared in this video and you want more, be sure to hit the subscribe button to Tech Coach Ralph to be notified for new videos.
Enigmatic Joker.